Hello, welcome to Matthew Explores, and today we're back in the Sussex village of Alfriston. In our last video we looked at St Andrew's Church, and today we are just round the corner from it and we are visiting the Old Clergy House. So put on your walking boots, grab a flask of tea and let's explore Alfriston. The Clergy House, it's a textbook example of a Wealden Hall house. Didn't actually begin as a vicarage, but a prosperous yeoman farmer's home. Built from oak timbers around the year 1400, retrieving dating places its construction sometime between 1399 and 1407. The house's layout was simple but effective, a large central open hall with a hearth in the middle, service rooms at one end and more private family chambers at the other. Smoke from the fire would drift up into the rafters and escape through the thatch. Later generations inserted upper floors and chimneys, adapting the house as times changed. Step inside today and you'll find wonderfully uneven floors made of rammed chalk. A rare survival, it's rustic, hard-wearing and just one example of how local materials were used in medieval Sussex. But by the 1890s this little house was in a sorry state. The roof sagged, timbers rotted and the walls crumbled. And in 1896 the vicar of Alfriston, Reverend F.W. Bayon, raised the alarm. He enlisted support for the Society for the Protection of Ancient Buildings, founded by William Morris and a remarkable woman, Octavia Hill. Octavia Hill believed that ordinary people should have access to beauty, nature and history. She was one of the three founders of the National Trust, and the Old Clergy House became the Trust's very first property. They purchased it in 1896 for the princely sum of £10, roughly £1,300 in today's money. But the purchase price was only part of the story. The real significance is what it represented, a turning point in how Britain cared for its past. Instead of demolishing the old and building shiny and new, the modest Hall House was preserved for its honesty and its history. The repairs followed special principles to do only what was needed, keep as much original fabric as possible, and to stave off decay by daily care. Wandering around you'll notice carved beams and little details like a wooden oak leaf motif in the cornice. Some say it inspired the National Trust emblem. That link isn't proven, but it is a charming story. Outside, the house is set in a small but beautiful garden and orchard. The Trust still grows varieties of apples, including the Alfriston apple, first recorded in the late 18th century. You can imagine the same orchard providing fruit to the family here 500 years ago. To me, what makes this place remarkable isn't its grandeur, it's the fact that it survived at all. A medieval farmer's house saved from the ruin and turned into a symbol of national heritage. And that's the Old Clergy House at Alfriston. That's all for today, and we'll be back one more time to Alfriston, and next time we will be looking at the market square. But until then, I'm Matthew, this is Matthew Explores. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.